Hi, guys. Welcome to another great episode of Gen X to Z. My name is Onika McClain. I'm one of your hosts. We have a bunch of people sitting in today. We pull Max from behind the camera, and now you get to see his lovely face. Where's the Patreon? See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Playing yourself. Okay, cool, right?
Hey, guys. What's going on?
And we're waiting for Matt to come through. He just touched down to New York City, so he's going to join us a little bit later. But our guest for today is Andre. So this is Andre Kim. So this is what's happening, right? If I know you saw the last episode. So the last episode, we called Andre because we saw his TikTok. It went viral. He was talking about these chicks in the streets and how he's sick of it. And then we called him, and then I was like, why not have him in person so that we can really get a good flow with him and see who he is. So here he is, Andre Kim. Yay.
Thank you. You can see who I really am.
Welcome. Look at him.
I am the type to come early.
So what happened? Was it we're a little late?
Well, no, it was.
We're
no, I don't even
late.
care. I just think it's
tardy.
funny. I'm like helping set up.
So Andre helped set up the studio today because that's Korea. Y'all help a lot.
That was so funny.
They help a lot or whatever. And he's my boy. He is such a good person. So
thanks.
One of my friends.
That's how I feel about you
in
too.
comedy. So we just going to chat it up with you and talk about life. So Andre.
Hey.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm wonderful. What
Thanks
are
for
you?
having me.
Gen Z, Gen X? What are you?
I'm not sure. I never really thought about that. I was born in '94, though. If that paints a
I think that's
picture.
millennial.
Yeah, it's probably millennial.
That's millennial.
Yeah.
Okay, so a young millennial. What's the difference between a young millennial and an old millennial? Because older millennials think they're really much better than you younger millennials. What's that about?
How old is older millennial?
It's like
They 40
38
now.
or 40, yeah.
They're
38
40
or
now.
40?
Yeah.
Okay. The difference is that, well, you guys have a lot more life experience, whoever I'm talking to.
I think millennials is everyone between us and Don Jr. I think Donald Trump Jr. is also a millennial.
okay.
He's the oldest end, so that's...
Yeah, well, every generation is always going to smack talk the generation before them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you watch the Elvis movie, I mean, come on, they were getting on that guy for shaking his hips. They're like, this is the devil's music, which is so funny. You know what I mean?
And dating a 14-year-old, and then R. Kelly got flack from it. You know what I'm saying?
Is that in the movie? Do they touch on the 14-year-old
It was
in
a
the movie?
deleted scene, yeah.
No, Priscilla, he married her at 14.
No, she wasn't 14 when they got married.
How old was she? Her parents had to sign. I watched the Elvis documentary before.
No. They didn't get married when she was 14.
They met at that age, but they
I
still
think they
got...
met when he was
But
like
it was
19.
probably still like 16 that they got married, right?
No.
He was older than that?
Yeah. You guys don't know Elvis.
Why are you are you an Elvis fan?
I'm a huge Elvis fan. I know a lot about him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why are you an Elvis fan?
Because he was like the first big superstar ever. And I think that's just like fascinating. Wow. Everything about him is the big leather stuff he would wear with the bedazzle. That guy had, he had swag.
No, he stole all that from like Chuck Berry.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, whatever. Chuck Berry was influenced by whatever. You know what I mean? I don't know. I guess. I don't know. I just fuck with him. I know he didn't write a single song, which is kind of weird. Like back then they would just buy people's songs and be like, all right, he's gonna redo that.
Yeah, I think that they do the same thing now.
They do, yeah.
I don't think Mary J.
part I
Blige
don't like.
writes songs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that part. Yeah, they just go through.
I think
raps.
now people are at least like having people write songs for them. I think before it was just everyone, like Sinatra didn't write songs.
Yeah,
Sinatra was just it was all standards that
they would
existed.
They would play a vinyl, and Sinatra would be like, "All right, I like the first one, third one, fifth one."
Yeah,
And they recover it.
I think that the same thing still happens. We have Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. They are songwriters, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they wrote for Janet Jackson. Janet Jackson hasn't written her songs. Or does Beyonce write her songs? I think that Beyonce has a writing team.
Music.
She has a team, but they're being written for her.
Yeah, she has a team, and she's like, yeah, I like that.
Well, she now has the most Grammys of all time.
Yeah, shout out to Beyonce and the Beehive.
Yeah.
All the Grammys. She got everything last night. She said, I'm just taking it all in.
Oh yeah, the Grammys were last night.
Yeah.
Did
You didn't watch it?
No.
I didn't even know it was on.
Yeah. We were at the comedy club. That's why.
Yeah, exactly.
They were working.
That's
We
how
were
it is.
working.
We were working.
I saw
9 to 9.
Dave Chappelle won, and I was like, when were the Grammys?
Yeah, he won.
Exactly. Right. That's what it was.
I was like when? When did you win that?
Yeah, I was
like, oh, tonight.
I was like, why are people talking about that?
He won it for the closer.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
But I think that the first two was. Let me just shut up. Sometimes you can't talk about the dad.
Yeah.
Yo, you know
I
what I'm
didn't
saying?
watch. I didn't really watch. I don't remember much of anything. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I watched the closer. It was dope. But I just feel like
Was it?
I feel like that little one. I feel like the little one that he did. What's the
At the Comedy Store?
Yeah.
That was the best one.
Oh my God!
That
it
was so ill.
raw. It
That
was so ill.
You felt like you were there.
Yeah.
Because when you go to a comedy show, especially at like the store or anything like that, the stand, like if you're an audience member, I would imagine in the back of your head, you're like, dude, what if Chappelle dropped in?
And he always does.
Yeah. And then so that like gave you a sneak peek into what that would be like.
My first time in LA, he dropped in. It was Chocolate Sun.
I remember. That was like 2 years ago, right?
It wasn't even Chocolate Sunday. What was it? Crack 'em Up Thursdays. So I'm at Crack 'em Up Thursdays with Chris Spencer. Shout out to Chris Spencer. And I'm trying to get up because I want to show Chris that I'm funny, right? So I'm like, let's go to a place where I can get up. Let's go to a place where I can get up. Mm-hmm. And he was like, I think you should just chill here. And then we chilled. And then when I got into the room, Mark Curry was up there.
Wow.
Then Earthquake went up. Then
You know these people?
I know who Earthquake is.
right.
No
then,
Mark Curry?
Yeah, Mark Curry.
Maybe I've seen
Mr.
by
Cooper.
face. Okay, I know who that is.
The illest comedian. And then after Earthquake got off the stage, Dave Chappelle walked up.
Wow.
And I was just sitting there like, you got
What a combo.
I'm like, how is this my life? Like, that's the thing about LA. A lot of like magical stuff happens when you go there. Have you been?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, even just comedy is just like a magical thing that happens.
Tell us your first time in LA and what that was like.
I went when I was like a kid, but then for comedy, I went like actually like a year ago around this time. And a lot of people shit on LA, especially in New York. Mm-hmm. Like you talk to other New Yorkers, and I was like, LA sucks, dude. What do you know what I mean? They just name all this shit. And then I went, and then as soon as I stepped off the plane, I got my rental car and I'm driving around and I see palm trees and I was like, it was warm in like January and I was like, yo, I like this place.
Yeah.
This is all I need.
I really like LA.
Yeah, I
could live
love it.
there. But people say that when you go out there, you get you're lonely for a little while or whatever because people in New York, what they say about LA is that they're nice but not kind. Mm-hmm. So they'll like be in your face and lie straight to you.
Like
Right. I feel like that's everywhere though.
No,
People
but New
always say
York is
LA.
not like that because of New York.
I think New York's like that too.
No, but I feel like New York, when they don't mess with you, they act so funny. There are comics here that won't speak to you. You could be like, hi, how are you doing? And
Yeah, comic-wise, maybe. But that's different though.
But that's what we're in. That's the business we're in.
I don't know. I was talking about a
vibe?
Yeah, more general.
Like the people.
Yeah, just everyone.
No.
They're not comics. So
Yeah.
I'm talking about your comedy experience.
Oh, okay.
How was your comedy experience?
In LA?
Yeah.
It was cool. I really liked it. The comics out there are not as good
What do you mean?
as comics out here.
I agree.
You know what I mean?
I agree. I feel like they're
They're still
happy.
funny.
I feel like they're happy. That's why.
Yeah, they're too happy. You
But
gotta be.
but the comics from Inglewood, like if you go,
No, they're still funny comics. I just mean generally.
no, but I think that Inglewood is more the hood.
That's where I stayed, actually.
Inglewood.
Yeah,
Inglewood?
It's up to no good.
Yeah,
right?
it's that. Yeah.
And so Chris Spencer is from Inglewood, and when I went to Inglewood, I was like, oh, this is not L.A.
No.
This is not LA.
No,
this is
it's not.
different.
Yeah.
So I feel like the grit. I feel like that's why New York comics are so good, because the grit of New York, we always on edge, and it's like a battlefield. Like what?
Yeah. I don't know. I'll be honest. Lately, I've been like, man, I've been talking to my friend who's a comic, and he's been opening my eyes to this stuff. It's like, there's a lot of toxic people in
Yeah.
the scene.
And they lie. Like
They
you could tell,
lie.
people will lie on you. Hey, shout out to all the comedians that make up shit about me. Like it's so
Really?
Yeah,
What
it's
are
like-
people making
That's
up?
what I'm
I
saying.
mean,
dude.
but you could tell because how other people will treat you. You know what I'm saying? You're like, what's that about? What's happening? I know we don't have no beef. And it's like, somebody told me, this lady called me one day and she was like, hey, I was trying to book you for a show, and And one of the comedians that I know for a long, long time, I asked them for your information and they refused to give me your information because they were like, you're not funny. And then when I looked you up online, you were funny. So I booked you. And I was like, who says that? Like,
That's also weird to say.
who says they're not fun? Like those
hater.
words.
Yeah, she's like stirring the pot by telling you.
Yeah, but it's weird for that to say. But it's also kind of weird that she was like,
It's weird
told
that
me
she would say it.
Yeah.
But I bet
She
you
kept it real though.
But I bet you
that's
she
real.
didn't lie.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
Kept it real.
I mean, it
Did
was
she
weird.
tell you who said that about you?
No, because she was
See-
acting like we were in the
see-
4th grade. Like,
see-
what was she
see,
gonna
that's
say?
Yeah,
the
why
thing.
tell me? But you
But
know
why
what?
would I
though?
Don't
call?
tell
You know
me
what though?
anything.
It's because it doesn't even matter.
Right.
It's just gonna fuck up your life even more.
It
Because you're
doesn't.
gonna be like, yo, why'd you say that about me? You know what I mean? No, because we all would. Because you're like taking money out of my pocket by doing that shit. So obviously you're gonna take that personal. I don't blame you.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of these people, I'm just realizing, dude. And then there's like interactions I see, like even whatever, whatever, maybe around whatever. And I'm just like,
Yeah.
you know, I was like,
Yeah,
I was
you
like
see it.
really I'm like.
Yeah, you just
You know what I mean?
You just what I do is I try to be kind to as many people as I can.
Me too.
But some people don't know how, don't know that.
Have no
it's like
idea.
it's like they don't know love. It's the buggedest shit. And I'm like,
Man.
what's wrong with them? And it's so crazy because I do have like most people that are really nice will fuck you up. Right? And so the reason why they're so nice is they're just like calming that inner beast down.
Yeah.
And so, because most people that like come at you with that toxic stuff, if you buck, they chill. Why you acting like that, man? Like it's weird. It's like the
Yeah.
opposite.
You ever notice that? Like people, like they'll say how they really feel about you, and then when they feel you tightening up, they're like,
I'm just
joking.
playing, man.
Come on,
You
man,
be
we
like-
comics. We
Yeah,
just-"
you
and
be
I'm
like, no,
I'm
you're not.
tired of that saying you're hiding behind the comedy thing. I'm like, I'm
Right.
so sick of that.
Yeah.
I hate that.
It's really about, I feel like with the comedy thing, I feel like I'm only fucking with people that are hell yesing me.
Yeah.
You know, like when I see you, I'm like, Andre! Like,
Right, right,
if
right.
it ain't Andre, if it's not Onika, then I'm not doing it because I see what it is in comedy, and yes, we all are trying to get to a certain space, and we all are competition. We are, but if we were accountants, we would be competition.
I don't even look at it as competition. I really don't.
Yeah, but
really don't.
But what it is that you can get an opportunity that people feel that they could have gotten. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I mean.
But you
Could've.
know what the thing is about that? I feel like instead of people being jealous of others or like feeling like it's an opportunity or competition, I feel like especially if it's like your friend and stuff, that just means that, you know, opportunities are coming your way because it came to your friend, you know? Like, you know how people say, hello.
Welcome,
Matty boy.
welcome, Matty boy in a building.
With the carry-on. He brought his carry-on.
He got his carry-on. He like, I'm
He
back.
came straight from the
Pew, pew,
And
pew,
don't
pew, pew.
don't come. Wait, you got a tan. Don't come in here acting like a
Oh,
hillbilly.
yeah, he was
He's
in
red.
Florida.
Don't come in.
It
here.
looks good.
Don't act racist. Don't act racist. Don't say no racist shit.
Yeah, dude.
Jay. I
Well,
missed
we
you.
thought we had Andre on. I was like, oh, we gonna say some misogynistic stuff today. Kid. Yeah, let's go.
Andre's been cool. Talking to Mike, we want to make sure you good.
We good?
Yeah, I can hear him.
Boom.
He's good.
Here's all good. Look at
All right, cool. Look at us. Look at us,
Wow,
grown ups.
look at us.
Look at us,
Wow.
grown up.
I like this.
Oh, yeah, it's you guys' first time in here.
Yeah, this is our
I
first time.
forgot.
Shout out to the
Yeah,
stand.
we're like kids that no one wants.
It's like we
wants to
have
keep-
like divorced parents
Yeah,
and like
we
we're
just
just
keep
going
bouncing.
from house to house every weekend. But you know what?
bouncing,
I think
you
we
know?
found the good house.
We think we found a good home.
Yeah.
Party over here. Shout out to Brian. What up, Brian?
Yeah. Look at Max. Max.
Yeah.
And Max.
I know, I'm here now. I'm in it now.
Max is on camera. I was like, Max could have been doing a Patreon. This motherfucker like, how am I getting paid? You getting paid. Like, just whatever.
Max is ready, dude.
I fucks with Max.
Yeah, so
Okay, cool.
we were just talking about, I would just
We're just
speed
talking
you
about
up.
toxic ass comics that is whack.
I'm realizing, like, my other friend who's a comic is really, like, just, like,
Excuse me.
broaden my horizon on this is that, like, there's a lot of toxic people, dude.
For sure.
God,
Yeah.
Like, it's,
Well, that's why I knew Andre was the most pure person I've ever met in my life. When I was talking to him one time at a New York Comedy Club, and I go, "So what's your vice, dude?" Because he didn't drink, he didn't do anything. I was like, "Porn." I was listening to all this stuff,
You
and
like
he just
porn?
kept going, "No, no, no." No, he's like a good.
He's
dude.
a decent person.
Andre's a decent person.
Andre's a decent person.
I was trying to bring him down to the degenerate level. I was like, come down.
But not all of us are. We're not though.
We're gonna clip that.
Maybe you are.
We're gonna make a clip out of that.
Yeah, no.
You saw his face. Is like,
I want that clip.
Yeah,
I'll make a note.
and it's some decent people in comedy.
No, of course.
Monroe Martin is decent. Gabby, decent. Like there's some people in comedy. You like, damn.
we
they're
can't even
so
call
dope.
them good. They're just decent.
Yeah, decent.
Yeah, decent.
When you guys said
Decent
decent about me,
people.
I was like, decent.
No, decent for me is not. That's like so. You know, I'm from East New York. That's like decent is like dope.
Oh, okay.
I feel like most people should just be decent because I feel like if you're too nice, sometimes it's like, what are you hiding? Or if you're like too mean, it's like, what's going on? But if like you're decent, you just go with the flow. You're vibing. Like
I think that's also a New York thing. We're too friendly. It's just like, what's this asshole doing? Like, this is weird.
What's he up to?
Yeah, what's he up to?
I am so tired of like overextending myself
Yeah,
and
me
like
too.
getting exposed for that.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of times like I'll be like you know, you see someone. Well, you and I don't do this, but because we hug.
Right.
Then like I'll come in
And they don't come in.
and they stiff on, like try to come in and they keep me there.
Oh,
Yeah.
keep you out like
but
that.
you gotta remember something.
And I'm always like, I asked someone, I was like, what does this mean?
I hope you got that shot. That's hilarious. Okay.
I was like, I asked someone, I was like, what does this mean? They're like, yeah, I mean, they're not fucking with you. And I was like, dude, I get that 8 out of 10 times.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
So I've
dude.
stopped like leaning in.
You don't dab
Yeah,
people.
I don't go
so
in.
now you're gonna be doing that to people, and it's not even true.
Right, it's not.
See, I came in for
Don't
the
let
kiss
nobody
just
try-
a second ago. When I came in for the kiss, I was gonna one up you, and you just kind of went like that.
He always got to do gay, like every time.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I thought we were. I
was like, kiss.
close.
Wait,
I was
what?
like, I was testing that shit.
What are we talking about?
I
Like, I
didn't
don't
know
want
that
that
was
either.
a thing. Maybe they're socially awkward though. Some people are socially
Yes.
awkward.
Yeah, I don't. It's just like little. It's so funny. Like
Microaggressions.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just little physical things where you're like, okay.
They whack.
Yeah.
If I got an opportunity, I'm gonna hit you up. Like that's.
Let's be
how I
honest
feel.
though, and this is what I say about comics a lot of times. They're, and I don't mean this in the terrible way, but it is just true. It's like a lot of comics are dorks though too. And so it's like you're dealing with people who are kind of socially awkward, who were like probably cast-offs, and they found this art form, and that was like their way out, kind of thing.
Comics are like police officers. Like they was bullied in school, and now
Yeah.
and now they acting
Yeah,
up. You be
yeah.
like, what are you doing with this fake power you have?
Yeah,
like,
right.
and then it's true, and you could tell because they willed it. It's like you can't just be a decent person to people when you see them.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody I see, I try to be nice to unless they
Yeah.
act weird.
Yep.
Right.
Once they start like talking to me and looking at 8 different people and not really interacting, I can't do it.
I think everybody usually views you though as like a really nice person though.
Who, me?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
but people,
people
but-
view
You know
Onika
how
as like
I
an
have this
angel.
I have this test thing where I can tell how much everyone in the community fucks with them by how many independent shows you're on. And a lot of people, you're on a lot of independent
But
shows.
I'm
people, so
but
people
I'm
must really
nice
fuck
with.
with you.
I'm nice though. Like
That's what I'm saying. Because you're
no,
nice.
not as a nice person. Like I'm nice on that mic.
Right, that too. Yeah.
It's like, fuck that offstage shit. What the fuck?
They talk about anybody just gonna have me on the show
Yeah,
just cause.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
she's so
Fuck.
chill while I'm bombing. That's talent.
No, facts.
So they have me on there because even if I was nasty, they would still they would probably treat me better.
Maybe. I don't
They
know.
calling me at the last minute
Who
and
knows?
shit. Shout out to Ronnie Barbershop Show.
Oh shit! We saying names today.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they know.
you name and
They
name.
know. I love them, but they know.
Shit.
They
We
know.
on
They
some
be like,
Kevin Brennan shit today.
You got,
Oh my
no,
God.
You got to shout them out. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Y'all know what to do.
Yeah.
It is what it is. But
probably won't happen again. You shut it down.
no, they will. Because I'm a comedy fiend. Don't call me. You call me at 2 o'clock in the morning. You be like, I got this show in Wyoming. I'll be there.
Yeah.
It's free.
for $20.
Yeah, you be like, all right, well, let me see if I can find a flight.
Yeah.
You know, I heard this thing though. It's funny we're talking about this. Matthew McConaughey said this, and I was like, wow, that's a great way of living. He said, I give you, even if I don't know you, we start at 100% trust.
Yeah.
And you from there determine if that's going to stay there or go down
Yeah, facts.
based on what you do. And I was like, that's a great way of,
Yeah.
you know what I
I
mean?
used to do that, and it's cool and everything.
You negative?
Until because I
She talking about a dude.
No,
We're
I'm
talking about
not.
regular people.
What are you talking about? I'm really not. I'm talking about like in general. I always go into situations with my best foot forward, getting everybody like 100% trust. But I do feel like sometimes, don't you feel like you just rather somebody prove that to you?
No, I don't think they
No?
should have to because I feel like people prove the opposite all the time.
Yeah.
There are comics that no matter how nice I am, they always do some fuck shit. And I just be like, wow.
Well, maybe that's just their personality.
No, because I see them deal with people that can help them, and it's all love.
Damn.
I kill people with kindness. I'll fucking, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll kill you with kindness because I'm like I've gotten a lot better at not holding grudges and stuff. I used to be so petty.
Really?
You would eat me alive, dude.
Yeah.
I'd be like, man, fuck this dude. I can't wait till I can't wait till that day.
And it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
They say that is like drinking poison and waiting for somebody else to die.
Yeah.
You just gotta leave it.
Right. That's why I like to. I'd rather when I get petty, I go to Florida for 5 days and I just relax and kick my feet up.
Fuck yeah,
and
baby.
All my troubles and worries.
Do go-karts or whatever you were doing. What were you doing down there? What was the bike you were on?
Buddy, I was on. So we were staying at this guy who's handicapped house, and he happened to have.
Why does that matter?
Well, because it played him.
It paints the video. It does make sense.
He better come in.
Right.
He wants you to know there was a ramp in the front yard.
Okay.
He wants you to know there was
We
a
were
ramp.
ramping off his shit. Yeah. So he had these two bikes where you like your feet go out in front of you and you do it with just your arms. And so we borrowed the two bikes, and we went out for like I broke mine and like we're just
You mean you broke his?
broke his, yeah.
Yeah.
But I think I might have fixed it before I left. But anyway, it was dope, dude. It was cool. I'd never done that.
So
it's definitely an arm workout. That's why handicapped people are yoked.
Oh yeah, constantly just.
And shoulders, bro.
You don't want to touch me for
gotta-
that.
Gotta do a little pull-up.
This is not the store for that.
I can feel it's mushy. It's mushy, Max. It's mushy.
It's
Yeah,
okay.
this is not. No.
Sweater. I like that sweater.
Yeah,
though.
thank
I don't
you.
have much.
It's giving me Bill Cosby vibes.
Yeah,
I
that's
swear.
what I'm
It
always
does
going
have little
for.
Cosby vibes to
That's
it.
what I'm always going for. Yeah.
That's what you're always going for.
Wait. So Max,
Yeah.
tell us about your experience in comedy. How long you been doing it? Blah blah blah.
Oh, you do comedy?
Yeah, I do
Oh,
comedy.
I thought you were just. Producing. I didn't know. Because you were talking about editing shit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
all right.
we haven't really
Yeah,
met. We just know each other from
Yeah.
today. I mean, mostly just in New York is when I've done it the most. I got on stage the first time in Boston at like 17. And then I went to school in Chicago
I see.
and did it a little bit there.
I'm disrespectful. He's been doing it way longer than me.
No, he hasn't.
But
He's
it's like
doing it
5
now.
times. But yeah, so
okay.
it wasn't
doing it now.
constant. It wasn't constant. It was like, the first.
I don't regret anything.
Yeah, the first.
He's behind the scenes. He got to get in front of because that's the other piece when
Yeah.
you're editing and stuff.
My
It's
first
kinda-
year, I did it like maybe 2 or 3 times, so it's not.
You
and I
used to
don't
work
even
at
count
Stand Up
that.
New York, right?
Yeah,
I remember
I do podcasts there.
We
so.
do charades.
Yeah.
Race Wars. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, I was doing Race Wars for a bit. But
Oh, did you?
Race
Yeah.
Oh, I
Wars.
did
What was
Race
that
Wars.
about? That sounds
Oh, it's
interesting.
dope.
as
No,
fuck.
Race Wars Sherrod Small's podcast.
Yeah, that
It
was
fun.
okay.
I think it's still going. He just moved it.
I don't know if it's still. I don't think it's still
he doesn't
going.
do it anymore.
They were doing it like it was in the pandemic. They were still doing it over Zoom. I wasn't helping with it at that point, but then I think he just like kind of fizzled out.
Oh, they
So-
shouldn't
and then-
have. It was a good podcast.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
I was going to ask, but then, do you care about like a guy with muscle?
No.
No.
I've dated.
Get out of here.
She doesn't.
I
I
She
hate
doesn't.
when girls say
No,
that.
I don't think she does, dude. I don't.
No, everyone says that. A guy walks in with a 6-pack and like, "Roar," like that. You'd be like, yo, he look good.
Yeah. Yeah.
look good.
Women are not like that.
Nah, you
They
are.
say
No,
that.
you are.
They
Yeah,
say
you
that.
are.
It
No,
shows
y'all
up.
are.
Come on.
Yeah.
You like muscle?
Yeah, she does.
No, I feel like I have like a very
Like it doesn't turn you on
Raw.
a nice bicep if a guy's.
no.
Like,
Okay.
damn, that's hot.
You know what?
Look at that.
Right,
You know what's a good looking thing?
You know how you can see
You know
through
what's a
this?
good looking thing? The V.
See what I'm saying?
Yes, that's what he's talking about.
But,
Yeah.
but that doesn't mean that I have those expectations for every single
When,
person
when
that
they
I come in
have when they
contact
have
with.
a V,
I'm asking if you like it.
Right.
Let's come gutters.
Right.
if
not
they
saying
have a
it's an
V,
expectation.
if they have a V, they don't have a job. I'm telling you.
The person had a job.
What are you talking about?
Got too much time on your hands.
You got too much time on your
What
hand,
kind of
brother.
correlation is that?
That's true. You got all that time to work on your
What-
body. You
yeah.
not working on your finances.
What
No,
are
you're not.
you watching?
I don't know.
What
the
the
person
fuck?
had a job. I don't know.
I'm telling you,
There's
I'm
no correlation.
Who's like your top 3 guys? Like top 3 guys, name them.
Wait, celebrity?
women
wise?
don't have that.
No, I'm just
I
saying. If
do.
you, yeah, she got it.
Let's say Kofi Sabor.
You don't even know his name.
I don't know his last name. It's like SOF. he's not my man. I just think
Now
he's
you're spelling
attractive.
shit?
He's attractive, right?
Kofi Sabor, whatever his last
spelling
name is.
Whatever is.
Joey Badass. He looks good.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well, hold on.
Whoa,
Yeah,
whoa.
first
You know
of all,
Joey Badass?
I don't know
He's
who
like
that
a
even is.
really
Now
skinny
though,
black rapper.
but that's what I'm
Really?
saying.
Really
it just
skinny.
depends.
Okay.
I like skinny dudes.
So
And
that
I
was
like
my reason
tall
for
people and I
asking.
like
I was
short
wondering
people.
if your top 3 all were like yoked out.
No.
Okay. So you like a
I
little bit.
like the swag. I think Method Man looks great, even though he's buffed out.
Yeah,
Method Man's like
buffed out now.
50.
Method
I know.
Man's a
I like
good-looking
old
guy.
people.
But why'd
I
you say
older
it like
people.
that?
What's
Well, I'm
wrong
just
with
saying.
that? I think Nas looks great too.
Yo, he's playing me.
Yo.
There's so many good looking people.
No,
You
because
know what it is? It's not just about like physical aesthetics. It's about how their swag, their vibe.
All right.
No, but it's really the whole person.
This is
See,
like
that's the
kids do
thing.
where they go,
Yeah,
where they go.
that's enough.
Yeah, they got to be rich and drive a Lambo and
Yeah.
also be able to read very well.
I've
and
never
then-
dated like a hot guy.
Never dated a
Get
hot
out
guy.
of here.
Never.
Never.
Every guy that's listening
trying
that's
to
dated her
think.
is like, damn, what the fuck?
Her inbox about to be
You didn't think I
flooded
was
with just,
shit. What the
just a bunch of ugly.
It's already there.
Just
It's already there.
No, I think
Everyone's like, what the fuck?
I think I've dated
they're
my
done
fair
listening.
share.
Yeah, exactly.
I think I've dated my fair share of like super attractive guys and people that were like all right and like they call them medium ugly, I guess, or whatever. But I feel like there's really no difference. I feel like you get different experiences with everybody else. Like
I think my vibe is medium ugly. Like, cause I would like to be the star.
Make it sound like
The
it's
prettiest
steak.
one
It's
in
like
the
a steak.
situation.
It's like, I like a medium ugly.
I've never dated
Doesn't
a
need to taste
guy
that great.
ever, right, Nia? Have I? Your dad
Like
is
a
just
steak.
okay.
Damn.
I think he's okay too. I don't know. I don't really be looking at
Can
him
you?
like that.
Can you weigh in and maybe tell us what you think of what your dad looks like? Is he hot?
I mean, my friends think he's really attractive.
Okay, there you
but
go.
I also
So-
feel like they're just blinded.
Yeah.
No.
So
They're
They're
blinded by the swag.
No, they're blinded by the swag and the jewelry.
That's a tell,
and
though.
the-
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
They're
In
still
the cars.
attracted to
He's
him.
got
They're
some
attracted
charisma.
to the money,
He's got
though.
some charisma.
To his
Yeah.
money. They're
He has
attracted
money?
to the money.
He has some money.
Yeah, he does.
Really?
Really? Where's
but-
he?
In jail.
No, he's not.
Oh, he's out now. That's
Yeah.
right. That's right. No,
What was he? Okay. All right.
Just adding shit.
Yeah, we're gonna edit that out.
No, that's the clip. That's just the clip.
He has to smoke so bad. He wants to smoke. He don't want that smoke.
I mean,
You don't
that's
want that smoke. I'm sorry.
crazy.
You
He
do
gonna
not
beat
want
me
that
up. I'll
smoke.
tell you
That's
that.
crazy.
Yeah, that I'm for
scary.
sure of. I can tell you that right now. That ain't
You think
happening.
he's gonna beat you up?
I said he can't beat me up. I know that
He
for
wasn't.
sure.
He wouldn't even try that.
Now
He
we're
wouldn't even try
fighting.
to beat you up.
Now we're
Okay,
fighting.
yeah.
He'll just be outside your house.
How did this happen?
Laying.
Yeah.
How did we get here? How did we get here?
Wait, he'll be in his car like this.
Damn, dude. Just looking out. All of a sudden,
He'll be
Yeah.
anywhere you don't want him to be. He'll be like,
Now
"Is someone
Matt's
following me?"
fighting
Yeah.
your dad. Like,
Yeah.
why are we fighting?
No.
I came in the first. We went from
Your
literally
dad.
talking about bikes for handicapped people
Yeah,
to
now we're
fighting,
fighting
your
dads.
in
I
5
don't
minutes.
know,
Fight
but
dad.
I'm just saying, like in general, I feel like but besides my father, because I don't really think that he's attractive. I think he's a good looking boy. But besides
Wait,
that,
okay.
whoever my mom has dated, I'm not looking at him like that. So I don't know. But I'm
You can
just.
say it though. I think my mom's hot. I probably shouldn't say that.
I
but
think my
she's hot.
mom's hot. I
Yo,
don't think my
that's
dad's hot. I think that's weird.
wild, dude. What the fuck is going on right now?
Do you want to go back to fighting now?
It's called Oedipus complex. It's called
Okay.
Oedipus complex.
You want to go back to him
Yeah, that's
fighting
weird.
now?
Check that out.
Wait, hold
That's
on.
weird.
Let's break it down. In the
mean,
last 20 seconds, he was gonna fight your dad, and now he wants to fuck his mom.
Yeah, he's
the last
scary.
I'm a diverse
Crazy.
guy, dude. I'm a
Sounds like from
diverse
jet lag.
Yeah, I'm a diverse dude.
Okay,
dude.
okay.
That's the Missouri coming out
And
of
he
me
was
right
going
now.
to
That's
kiss
what
you.
it is.
And he was going to kiss you in the lips.
Yeah.
Right,
There's a
right.
lot going
I
on
like to come
here.
in.
That is a lot.
I don't know, but I feel like the people that my mom have dated, they haven't been like, oh my god, like he looks
All
mad
right,
good.
all right,
No.
all right.
Yeah.
all right.
So it's not. It's not.
all
Yeah.
right.
It's just,
They're very much like,
Have
meaty
you
mug.
why are you talking to him?
you ever side eye anyone that
Side-
like a guy she brings around? Or you ever like?
I've never seen any of the guys in Nia's brought around.
You won't.
I think that was for her.
That's for her mother.
Okay.
I was like, wait.
Okay.
Yo, this is
How often? How often are you around?
So
like we dating. What's wrong?
That's what I'm saying.
I was just,
I haven't really seen that many guys that Ania has brought around, but what my thought
I was trying
is,
to. I was trying to give
why
her a
is
big
this
ups.
happening, Andre?
I was trying to give her some big ups because I was like, yo, I never really seen her bring guys around like that. But
I don't really bring guys around.
The podcast. Why
Why don't you ever bring guys to the podcast?
Why don't you bring guys that you date to the podcast?
Or just let your dad sit in the corner and mean bug me.
Okay, so Ania is very quiet. So she doesn't.
She has a hard way of showing it.
Yeah, no.
No, we having fun today,
Yapping.
but like relationship wise.
No, she's not telling any of her business. You have to. I would
you
have
gotta pry it out of
Yeah,
her.
no,
Yeah.
no. This is what I'll do, right? I'll like crawl on the floor, and then I'll be like by her room door, and then I'll be listening to her talk to her friends, and so I
Yeah,
can
hold
see-
on.
Why are you
That's
crawling?
creepy as fuck too.
Yeah, why are you?
Hey, I pay the bills there. I can crawl on any
Wait,
floor
why
I
you-
want to.
Yeah.
Why are you crawling? Why can't you stand and do it?
Because I
Right.
can hear her walking.
Right. You got
Oh,
the heavy
and-
steps.
So
heavy
if
steps.
you crawl right, and then you just put like towels on your knees.
All right. I didn't know you were doing all that.
Yeah, what the
This is like
fuck?
James Bond shit, dude. See, this is what happens. They give me a hard time, and then all of a sudden you find out they're crawling to like.
I just keep my
To listen in
relationship
on
life private because it's a roller coaster. I'm gonna be honest with you. Just I like to be stupid in private.
Yeah, that's actually really smart. You don't
like to
tell
be
her
dumb in
business.
private.
I like that. Keep your private life private.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that.
You're learning stuff on this episode.
Hey.
I am.
But I don't know if you know what, maybe I will bring. No, I can't even see myself doing that. No.
You're seeing someone now?
Look, you in there.
It's right there.
They gonna
Why'd
use
you
it as a
say
clip.
that?
I know, sorry.
I was
Shut
right
up.
there.
They gonna use it as a
excited.
clip.
Yeah,
I
I'm
was
nervous.
excited.
I was right there.
We got excited.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How'd you... do you do the online thing?
Yeah.
I think DM,
Why don't you shut the
Instagram and
fuck
stuff. Bro, I think he wants to be my dad.
No, I'm
Yeah,
hyped.
he is. Justin is gonna flip out, right?
That's
Justin is
crazy.
gonna flip out.
You
Justin.
like the
Justin,
guy?
do you at work?
Oh yeah.
Shut that.
You like the guy you're seeing right now? You like him?
Yeah.
What do you like? What do you like about him? Is he funny?
Yeah. To be honest with you, I really feel like I'm always the funniest.
Dude, you are
person in
so
any
uncomfortable right now.
I am. Because you know why?
Damn.
'Cause
I
you
feel
know
like I'm
why?
interrogating you.
I feel uncomfortable because it's like I have to be careful about what I say on this podcast, even though I really don't be wanting to be careful, because people really be going into everything that I post, every clip that I post, everything that people will literally come up and talk to me about what I've said on this show.
That's
good.
No,
That's
I know
great.
it's good. So when it comes to relationships, I just like to keep it a little bit.
No, I
under the
made
wraps.
that. I made that mistake.
You
many
know?
times, yeah.
Because then it's like somebody might think I'm
got
talking
cut
about them and I'm really not talking about them.
Yeah,
You know?
that's
So
what
you really playing the
Damn.
field is what you're saying.
people-
How many
I'm
people?
single.
How many people you seeing that?
she outside.
Enough.
Wow. She said enough.
Enough.
Okay.
Enough.
That's what you're supposed
So
to do.
you
in
got
your
caught up
20s.
one time by saying some shit on the podcast?
We else, I mean, we're not
What?
outside, but we're, dating, having a good time.
What about you, Max? What you doing?
I have a girlfriend. You know my girlfriend,
What's her name?
Rebecca Kaplan.
Okay, I just want to
Hi,
make
Rebecca
sure.
Kaplan. How you doing?
She doesn't
How
remember.
do you, Rebecca? Got you. Boo. Got you.
Damn.
So what about you, Andre? We want to bring up relationships.
Andre from Queens.
Is this what this podcast is about?
No,
Yeah, you brought it up. You
we just
started
catch
it.
you up the whole time?
No, this podcast is not about relationships.
What is this podcast
This podcast is about everything, just from different generational standpoints.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
That's good.
Think about it. The reason
You're not gonna
you
get-
coming onto the show was
Finish.
because I showed a clip about what you were saying about relationships. So
Right,
are
that's
you
why
in
I
a
thought-
relationship?
That's why I thought, nah, I'm happily single.
Are you dating?
No.
Do you want to date?
No, not really.
There's nobody
feel
texting
you.
you like, "What's up?"
No.
at all.
Yeah.
You
I
look
don't
so
know.
handsome. Why?
People always say that, and like nothing ever gets.
Because you're such a nice person. You got to treat bitches like shit.
Yeah,
And
that's what I say. That's
won't
what
do
I
that.
would say.
I won't do that.
You should.
I've tried once, and I felt so bad. I was like, "This is not me."
Yeah, me
Did she
too.
cry in front of you?
No, I was just like,
Not honest.
just
You
like
probably weren't
I
that
wasn't even
mean.
mean. I was just
Yeah.
like cold shouldering.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
By mean, he was just like he only answered 4 hours later rather than just rather than ghosting.
They did it on purpose.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like the same thing happens with me. Like I feel like I am always so nice to people, and I'm always second guessing. Like I'm like, I shouldn't be like that. I want to be a nice person. I want to be a nice person. So then I engage, and I'm talking to people that I don't like. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
It's a medium average.
It's like it's never been a situation where I'm like my mind was just, well, a couple of times my mind has been blown, but for the most part it don't be that. It's just like
Yeah, it's.
I would rather work.
How was your mind blown from what? What was it that blew your mind?
One time the connection, I couldn't even believe it. It was so amazing. And then one time just the access was like, wow.
The access.
The access to things.
What he gives, to what he can show you.
The access. And then, but then for the most part, why is he laughing?
I feel like those are experiences that you experience.
But then, yeah, like you see, I said it, I'm nice. But then,
Right, yeah, that was
That
like
just means he's good in the bedroom.
And that.
That's what I thought she was saying
I
originally.
thought you were hinting at that.
I wasn't saying that,
Like
but
he
yeah.
had some access inches or something.
And that, like I've experienced a love doctor before, and that was crazy.
What do you mean a love doctor?
A love doctor is a guy that is like really, really good at sex, like so good at sex, like you can tell, like he's performing, like
my
it's not
God.
just
Like a
me.
gigolo almost.
Yeah, I was like,
Oh
wow.
my God.
Like I was like, I think I love him. Like, and I didn't even know him.
That's how I.
It was like, yeah, like
We
but
all
you
been
could-
there before.
But you could tell, like he's so. You ever had sex with a woman that was so good? You like, she's professional,
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
right? Like it's that love doctor is what I call him.
Oh,
And-
okay.
And you don't want that in your life.
You
That's
like-
a
well,
crazy. That's not permanently.
not permanently,
That's
yeah.
you don't want them around your kids. Those people are crazy.
Right.
Well,
Yeah.
Right. Well, go ahead, Andre.
He doesn't mind.
Yeah, he was about to drop some bombs on here.
I don't think it's crazy.
Yeah.
No?
Catch a stray.
Oh, you think you're really good in bed?
No, I would not. That sounds so douchey.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But
I'll be
laying that pie, bro.
It sounds so douchey.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
You know what I mean?
So you have.
But you know
so,
if you're
so
good-
it's like a little humble brag. So you gonna say it
I
and
don't
not
think.
say it.
I don't even know. I wouldn't know because I don't ask them. Was that good?
I feel like people
You
that
don't,
don't
you
talk
don't
about
ask
their
women,
stuff.
was that good?
No.
No, that's
Why would
corny.
you ever do
Hell
that?
yeah.
Oh, you know.
No. Don't
on,
do
does that
that
mean that
because
you
people do
ask?
ask. People do
I would
want to
never.
know.
Was it good for
Does
you?
that mean that you ask? You go, did you enjoy this? Was I good? You give him like a questionnaire?
No, I'll just be like.
A survey?
I'll be like, anybody better? Anybody better? And I look them dead in the eyes and I won't break contact and I just keep on doing like that. And then-
Damn, son.
yeah.
That's scary.
They on the
Yeah,
bottom
that's,
like
that's
this.
how you were made.
I don't know.
I said that's how you. She's like, that's scary. I'll go, that's how you were made.
Yeah.
So that's,
Yeah. Take that visual
literally-
home.
I like to feel like I was artificially inseminated.
Take that visual home.
well,
They ain't had no
that's-
money like
not
that.
what happened. You can feel it all you want.
Like that. Ain't nobody doing all that.
You can feel it all you want. That ain't reality.
Yeah. Wow.
That ain't what happened.
Damn, son.
Yeah, no, I'm
She
not
don't-
seeing anyone. Let me tell you something, dude. People always do the thing like, "Oh, you're a good-looking guy, though," and I'm like, I don't really feel. There's a girl I know. I don't name names, but there's a girl I
I do.
know.
Tell me her
she's,
name, I'll
She's
do
at
it.
the stand. Whatever.
She's beautiful.
She's a pretty girl. You know what I mean? But she was like, my friend has the biggest crush on you. She's like, anytime I see her, she's like, man, Andre though.
Yeah.
And then I like followed her. She doesn't follow back.
Cause she's nervous. Cause she's nervous.
I replied to her story with something, doesn't answer, and I was like,
All right, yeah.
you know what I mean?
But
It's
you
like
know-
that
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
shit happens to me a lot where I'm like, oh, okay.
But you
like,
know what you need, right?
What?
A wing woman or a wingman.
I don't want to have to rely on another human being to get
Yeah.
another human being.
Let me tell you something. The
You know what
worst
I mean?
thing you could ever do is have, like, I'd say a wing woman in a situation. Because I remember one time I was dating some guy, and it's kind of like a situation where you kind of have to go through that person to get anything across.
No.
Like, that's the experience that I had.
That's
Like,
what
the
I'm saying.
communication between the person that you're actually interested in is always tainted, because when they feel any weird feeling or they're nervous to tell you or ask you about something, they're always just going to put that wing person in the middle. And then that's just corny,
Yes,
because it's
I
like,
hate
now
that.
you can't talk to me, and then now I don't want to talk to you because I feel like you're going to tell the wing
yeah.
person. It's just too much.
So that's the difference. So a wing person and a middleman, you got it confused. So a wing person does this. A wing person is like, oh my God,
I was a wing person all weekend.
I got somebody for you. Oh my God, I got somebody for you. And then you just bring the exchange together.
You just-
and then,
yeah.
and then you exit stage left.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me ask you a question.
Exit
So-
stage left. Get the fuck out of there.
So,
You get out there and let them do it.
have you ever hooked up two people?
Yeah.
You have.
And it worked out?
I actually know that you have. I have an experience of how you have. You did this on television. You were a wing woman to your friend and another guy. Mm-hmm. And when they had issues, they involved you.
But they involved me because the audience kept calling me back.
Because you're that girl. Period.
What show was
I'm just
this?
saying,
It was called The Singles Project.
In real life, that's
Bravo.
what happens too, though. Like if someone connects someone, regardless if you let them be and they have their relationship, 6 months down the line, if they're having a really tumultuous fight or argument, they're gonna be like, "Why did you introduce me to this person? This person's crazy."
I could hook C God up with Lisa. I hooked Sam up with
really
John.
names. I love it. I love it, dude. Every time we come in, I know she's about to just blaze some names.
It's good for podcasts.
I hooked mad at my friends up with people, and they had babies. They broke up. I didn't get involved. No.
Right, you're like, that's
That's
them.
on you.
Yeah,
No,
that's on
no,
you.
you just
Don't put
gotta
this on
know
me.
that you exit. And I feel like, and I'm gonna just speak from a black woman's point of view because black women are single at record numbers at this point, and
about Asian men.
yeah, they said.
Yeah, which one's worse?
It's the Asian men that more.
They said the worst two. The people that have the worst experience on dating apps
Yep,
is Asian men and black women.
Yep.
Right?
Surprise, we're actually going to leave right now and leave you guys together.
We're going to solve that right now.
Andre would want kids, and my eggs are hard boiled, so it's not gonna work.
Okay, so.
But so speaking from black women, right? I feel like white women always hook each other up. White people always hook each other. I got a person for you. I got a person. White women date brothers
Their
and
parents
stuff.
do it for
Everybody
them.
is always hooking up, and that adds to white fragility, right? That just keeps that white race going. Black people don't do it. We like, I don't want to be involved. No, black people.
No, black people hook each other up.
Not really.
Come on.
Tell me who. No.
Hey, come on.
No, they say this is what
not
they
really.
say.
Why
This is-
not, though?
Because they don't want to They don't want to be blamed when it don't go right. I'm telling you, it's so many times I'm like, you don't know anybody? No, none of my friends know anybody. You know a guy that you don't like, that's a decent guy that you don't want, that's gonna pine after you forever when you could just pass them off to your friend.
But you know what? By that same logic, that just shows black people are more probably mature then because they're like, I don't want to deal with this.
Exactly, because they know the drama that can come behind it.
As the black ladies are dying on the vine, like, come on.
Well, I don't know.
Dying on the vine is dramatic.
I'm like, that's really dramatic.
Dying on the vine.
Dying on the vine. It's just like shitty wine.
Yeah. Like,
This isn't aging well.
So aggressive, dude. Black women are dying on the vine.
They are.
That's a funny, thing, though, actually, dying on the vine. I've never heard that
I'm talking about people that's in their 40s
that.
and 50s.
True.
Damn.
True.
40s and 50s. Now we got to compete. So of course you get played, right? But now you got to compete with so if you like black dudes, right?
It's weird though now. Cause we'll continue, but it's weird though right now for one reason. Cause I feel like everybody that was like my friend before, like in high school and stuff, it wasn't any type of like vibe or whatever. Like I never got the inclination that they liked me or anything like that. It was just friendly. But now since I'm getting older, it's like, oh yeah, you're really beautiful. I'm like, where the fuck is this coming from?
Your titties be out sometimes.
That's what it is. We told you to get the titties out on the episode, and that's what happened.
They're not out.
Not today.
And
Well, we need to bring them
Talk about
back.
the
We need to
gram.
bring it back, put them on the table.
but first of all, the gram is all fake. Let's just all put that out there. Everybody's
Amen.
Instagram is fake. Everybody's thing is fake.
Except
If you're-
mine. That's
Not
why I
mine.
got
Yeah,
my
not
phone.
mine. Don't be coming at me.
Yeah.
No, but I
mine's
just
real.
mean like
Really corny, but it's real.
I don't know. Whatever. But yeah, I just feel like I don't know. It's just weird. Weird vibes. Weird
What
energy.
about-
No, but what I'm talking about black women in their 40s, late 30s, 40s, and 50s. What's happening is they don't have the same opportunities because black men are not there. They're dating white women. They're gay. They could be in jail.
The gay part's like real.
Yeah.
No,
It's
a
like
lot
it's
of them
kind
are in jail,
it's
though.
kind-
Okay.
No, just men in general.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of an epidemic.
yeah,
Like
the
a lot of
gay-
people
the
are
gay-
finding them. I'm serious.
the gay-
My manager's
Like-
gay. He tells me like, dude, I'm hooking up with these guys that are married with kids.
Yeah.
And I'm like their first
And-
gay
and-
hookup.
and you
I thought you were
and-
saying being gay is an epidemic. I was like, oh, that's a hard take.
like them coming out, them realizing.
Everybody, everybody is being
Dying
very,
on the vine.
No, we're dying on the vine. Guess who's not gay? Or you have to like go date like a black stud girl, and
Black
but
stud girl. What's that mean?
It's like
lesbian.
It's a lesbian, but the ones with the lineup, like they have the same haircut as you.
The one that love Manny Fresh.
Yeah.
Shout out to the LGBTQ.
Can I ask you something? Do you...
I'm not.
I don't know how to phrase it. Do you only date black men?
I've only dated black men.
But that's not by choice?
Well, I was married for a long time.
It just happened that way?
And I really, I tell you the truth. Like, I like who like me. That's fucked up.
Same. No, I'm
She's like, I like medium ugly. I need medium uglies to come up to me and I'll die on their vine.
Shit.
That's what it is.
So that's what ends up happening. But I don't have a problem with white men. I don't have a problem with Asian men. I just have not dated them. But I would. Well, I totally would.
Here's my thing. Kevin Samuels says something about this.
This we gonna do this? That guy?
Hell no.
I'm just saying.
That died with a random hookup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He says a lot of things. But,
What he said?
Well, he said in particular to this. He said this is what I think got him in a lot of trouble because he's like, well, black men don't want to put up with a lot of that shit from black women.
No, he said
that even
he said
mean?
high value men don't want to put up with that shit from black women. High value, not black.
Let me tell you
black
something.
men
What's
put
that
up with
shit?
That sounds.
Black men
Andrew Tate said that same thing.
black men put up with whatever. Women give shit, no matter what the nationality. Women,
Yeah, everyone gives shit.
You know who the bossiest woman is? A Jewish woman. Mm-hmm. When I tell you my Jewish friends, them motherfuckers, like, and it's not even like in your face. It's just kind of, this is what you're gonna do.
And let me tell you something. Say what you will about black men. I will honestly say, from my experience, black men do not cheat. I don't know what's so funny. I don't know what's so funny. I've never seen it happen.
Such a dummy.
Especially in comedy, I've never seen it.
Never.
No.
No. And you know what? And now it's so bad. Back to the black ladies dying on the vine. It's so bad. It's so bad.
It's like I gotta get this off my chest.
What does that mean? Dying on the vine.
It's so bad.
What does that mean?
For black women that now
believe
they're acting as if being in poly relationships is what they want.
Or like having threesomes for their man. Knowing
they're not even gay. You're not even gay.
Yeah. Weird
energy. You got a vagina in your face.
Stand up, ladies. Stand up. You know you don't want to touch that girl. Stand up.
What about Asian men, dude? Asian men haven't got. Let them speak their piece.
Okay,
too.
guys. Okay. Piece.
Wait, what's my piece?
I thought you had qualms. I was trying to let you get your qualms off
You
your
just
chest.
wanted to shut us down.
I was listening. I don't know.
Do you think Asian men are dying on the vines?
Yeah, are they dying on the vine?
No, I think with Asian men, I think what it comes down to is we're not sexualized in Hollywood.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
anytime we're in a movie, we're like doing
right.
kung fu or something. Like it's always some like weird thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
It's always stereotypical.
we're also not sexualized. Like a lot of you don't see Asian male models. Like you know what I mean? It's always like
Right.
not that. So
Yeah.
people's brain wiring is like, oh, I guess that's not what I go for.
Right.
Yeah, you think so?
I think there's a trickle down effect.
No, that's true. Because when I
it's
think about being on
psychologically.
like dating apps and stuff, I don't swipe. Right.
Wow.
Stop
That's racist,
Asian hate.
Wow.
Stop Asian hate.
No, she don't hate them.
No, I don't hate.
Contributing
No,
to the
I don't
statistic.
hate, but it's so true. And I feel like I do the same thing with white men too.
Why?
I don't know.
Oh, I got on Hinge.
It's just like a
right on
visual
all the white
because
dudes.
you know it's like it's so fast. So your mind, you just like.
Well,
Because you don't think that they would like
You're
you.
just looking for colors.
I feel like that be the thing too.
So no.
Swiping left on colors.
No, I think but listen, I think say what you said.
I also feel like okay, so
You feel like they wouldn't like you.
So let's say
Why are you assuming that?
Yeah.
because you don't approach me.
Me?
I mean,
he'll do it right now.
This is what I hate when people talk about you and then now you got to speak for the whole race.
Yeah.
Like, you guys don't. And I'm like,
okay, so then
why am I paying the bill for that?
let me take that back.
You know what I mean? I'm nice. I'm cool.
Okay, I would say
You know what I mean?
when I go out with my homegirls or whatever, right? We're all beautiful women. We all look totally different, and all that the case. And
Let me see it.
white men and Asian men and men of different race don't approach us.
Men don't approach anyone in general.
No,
Yeah.
no,
In
this
public?
point.
In
At this
public?
point.
Especially younger dudes. Younger dudes
that's
really
like a
don't like
nerve-wracking
that.
thing.
But I think that
that's not true.
I think that it's really on black women to open up their eyes. Because really, actually, the reason why people are not talking to you outside the race is because you're not giving the vibes that you would go for it, right? Because you have to give a guy a vibe that you would talk to them. right? I mean, some of them.
Yeah.
Some of them just
No,
push.
yeah, you got to have some sort of indication that you're at least interested a little bit.
That's not true either.
Sometimes I used to get like, yeah, I didn't, but like I'd go talk to you regardless. But like, sometimes you catch a girl.
Because it's a numbers game for you.
Oh, for me, dude,
Yeah,
I was just shooting, dude.
Yeah. Sometimes you meet people that's like it's a numbers
Couple
game
medium
for
ups.
them.
Bah, bah. I didn't care, dude.
You're
I
in a
was-
relationship, right?
He's married.
He's married.
He's married, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just
yeah,
got
yeah.
married
yeah,
last
that's
year.
right. I
But
saw
boy, did I
This
shoot.
is second marriage though.
Wow.
He
Is
knows
it really?
He knows
Yeah,
how to commit.
Oh, okay. I thought we were fucking around.
Yeah. So no.
I was like, imagine.
That's right.
This is second marriage. His third marriage is gonna be some young dumb bitch.
Yeah,
That's
young.
what he
That's
said.
what I was-
These are his
And
words,
he's not
mine.
gonna compete with his second wife.
yeah, it's true.
Oh, all right.
And she's
Yeah.
gonna be at
Very,
25.
Very uncomfortable right now.
First of all, sorry, before I say this, I just got to get this off. You look like Dave Grohl right now, dude. You got the
Yeah.
whole thing, with the beanie and the hair to the side. Sorry. Anyway, but what I was gonna say to what Andre was saying earlier, he was saying like in the way that Hollywood portrays shit really does mean something. I think this is why a lot of people were looking for. How would I try to say this? They wanted to see more of themselves in Hollywood rather than just white men and women. You know what I mean? And so like they want to be represented. That's what I was looking for.
Who's they?
Black people.
Everybody besides
yeah,
white men?
Yeah, everybody besides white. We're looking to be represented. And now that you see that more and more in terms of like TV shows, all this different stuff, I think people be like, oh, I can identify with it. That's why people fucked with Family Matters when I was growing up. Because they're like, oh, that's one of the only black shows. You know what I mean? Because you can see
Like, if
yourself
he was
through
a
that
cop,
lens. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you guys see the movie on Netflix by Kenya Barris, You People, with Lauren London and
Eddie Murphy.
No, I want to.
That was awful.
Was it good?
That was one
I
of
heard
the
it was
worst.
I liked it.
You thought it
was
was
so
bad?
Did you know that
Liked
their
it?
kiss wasn't real?
What do you mean?
Probably.
Oh, yeah, they
It was-
CGI'd
Yeah,
it.
they CGI'd their
What?
kiss, and that's how you know.
Who? Lauren
No,
London and
They
Jonah
didn't
Hill.
even kiss her.
But let me say, can I say something?
Dr. Umar is proud.
So let me no. No, but so Sam J is in that,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, she
And-
is.
And so I was talking to her girlfriend the other night, and she said that they shot that 2 years ago, right after Nipsey got shot. So that's why the energy was off. That people should give her grace because the energy was off because it was just when her man got shot.
Right, right,
so
right. That's
so
big.
so that was very, very big. So that changes the whole thing. And I really enjoyed it. And I enjoyed it because I'm a rom-com person.
I love rom-com, yeah.
So do I, but I thought it was.
Do you like rom-com?
I do.
Who's the best? What's the best rom-com? Top three.
top
Three of them.
three?
When Harry Met Sally is in there.
Great.
Hitch.
50
Hitch.
First Dates.
Hitch for me is in there. 50
That's one of my favorite.
You don't like
movies.
Hitch?
Hitch was good. Hitch was
is
great.
fire.
Hitch was fucking great.
Hitch is fire.
I was trying to think.
there's something
You've got
about-
mail.
Pretty Woman.
Yeah, Pretty Woman was
There's
good.
something about Mary.
Anything
yes,
that Julia
yeah.
Roberts touched.
Yeah, who else
the
was in that?
99
Meg
and the
Ryan. Meg
2000.
Ryan was in a lot of those.
Yes.
Knocked Up.
Oh, 27 Dresses.
Yeah,
Knocked
Up
Up
was
was
kind
a-
of basically a rom-com.
Something about
Anything with
Mary.
Matthew McConaughey in the 90s.
Yes.
That motherfucker was in every.
Something about Mary.
Yeah, with Cameron Diaz.
Yeah, so this is the thing. I feel like society has gotten away from rom-coms, and that's why we have gotten away from romantic experiences because now everything is so.
That's
we should
not
write
why.
it. Yeah, we should write it.
That
we
is
should write.
not why.
We should write this
is not
decade rom-com. It's true. Like think about it. It's not on. We are housewives of everything
Mm-hmm.
out.
That's a great show.
And all we're doing is
What?
Housewives of Atlanta and Potomac.
no, but housewife. all
Never
of-
seen it.
You watch trash. TV.
Yes, trash.
I mean, I guess.
It is
Trash.
trash.
It is trash. You know what else I watch as trash? Zeus. Don't judge
that?
me, y'all.
I don't know what that is.
The Zeus Network with Krishan and Blueface and
Oh, God.
the Baddies
That's
West, all that.
trash,
It's
That's
100%
trash.
trash. It's
Trash.
100%
That's
trash.
trash.
This is what you bring it into your existence.
Yeah.
Right. And so you keep that going, that's coming in your life. And I'm telling you, it's changing our society because we're not rom-com people anymore. We're very much housewives of whatever. And these girls are thinking that men are supposed to pay for them and everything is so transactional. It's not about falling in love and being in a, now it's just about what you can do for me and here's my Chanel bag. And then the dudes are like, it's not.
They're doing it.
Bros was a rom com.
yeah.
No one saw that.
Who?
Bros.
What's bro?
That's the gay rom com with Billy Eichner.
Oh yeah, I
And he
heard about
said-
that.
No,
And
you know.
yeah, I knew.
It bombed. Yeah, people.
Yeah,
he was like,
it was like it got like a 13% on Rotten Tomatoes.
I don't know what the ratings. I don't know what the. Yeah, I don't know about the Rotten Tomatoes, but the money was just. It was a box office bomb.
Everyone was like, it's because they're homophobic, and we're like, that's not.
No.
Well, they were like, he was like,
But here's
straight
my
people
problem
failed
with
us,
that.
and it was like, I don't think gay people saw it either, because there's enough gay
Yeah, it
people.
just
to,
Here's my problem with a lot of this though is this is on Hollywood. This ain't on us. This is like they're the ones who are passing off on like they're passing on probably original scripts.
We're
and shit. That
ingesting
ain't
it.
on.
Once it's something that we like, they just keep making the thing that we like. So now it's Atlanta, Housewives of Brooklyn, Housewives of Potomac, Housewives of.
But the numbers aren't backing that up. Like in terms of if you see like people don't go to the movies anymore. Like,
Well, people don't go to the movies because we're in a pandemic, and now it's so
We're
much.
not in a pandemic.
Well, it's so much. It's so much
It's over.
content.
Yeah.
it's so much content everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, why would you go to the
When
movies
was it over,
when you could
recently.
every movie ever,
Like,
it's just on
a
your
year and a half
TV.
ago?
So it's you,
It's in your phone. Every movie ever is on your phone.
and you're paying whatever for and you're paying however much a month for every streaming site. So
Right,
it's like
it's
you're
like-
gonna then spend another $20 for one movie. It's
for
like
one movie at night and in the popcorn.
Yeah.
So that's why people are not going to the movies, because society has changed. But I'm telling you, they need to push this rom-com back, because we need more romance. We need more romance. People need to fall in love.
Might be right.
People need to fall in love.
Like when The Notebook dropped,
Oh my God, The Notebook.
I feel
Are
like
you
I do feel like
fucking
people were
kidding me?
more privy to romantic stuff.
The
Yeah.
Notebook.
I'd never seen it.
Oh, are you kidding me?
No, because I heard like you'll cry. Any movie
would
that I know
cry.
is gonna make me cry, I'm like, I'll never watch that.
No, but you want that.
I'll never watch that.
Titanic.
I've never seen
cried at movies,
Titanic.
bro.
What?
You never cried at in a movie or a commercial?
I have, but I like not. I didn't know about it beforehand. Like it caught me.
Yeah,
Off. I was like,
it caught you
damn.
off guard.
Like you watch Click. Remember Click? You're like,
Yeah.
Ryan, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It's an Adam Sandler movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Catfish.
Yes,
Yeah,
that.
man.
It's
I don't like
that.
that.
I love
Yeah.
that. We need more of that.
Crying.
We need more crying.
Men crying.
We are. Let me tell you something.
Crying cleanses the soul.
It does. And let me tell you something.
does.
We are the most depressed, anxiety-ridden society. Everybody is talking about what they need to have in their life, but a lot of people are going home so lonely, so depressed, and and even people that are in relationships don't really have a connection. They're just in a relationship because they don't want to be alone. People don't even know what connection is. I remember when I dated somebody and I felt electricity. I was like, "What the fuck is that?"
Yeah, but you always feel that in the early
No,
on
you
in a
don't. You don't
relationship.
always feel connection.
Early
That's
on in
not
a
true.
relationship.
You always
You
felt
should.
that-
You should.
Every time you felt a connection.
Every
With
time
who?
early in a relationship, I've always felt an electricity.
like in the cupcake phase,
Does it fade? Sure.
The
but
cupcake phase.
if you on dates,
like the
then it
first
better
3
be
months,
there.
everything's like great.
Yeah.
Why does that mean cupcake?
It's the honeymoon
Because
phase.
it's sweet.
Oh,
Damn.
you got
But everything's
bars.
sweet.
Damn. Yeah, you
lot
do
of
got bars.
It could be
I
the
just don't
pancake
understand
phase.
The cupcake phase.
Let this go down.
What?
They call it a cupcake phase. They call it honeymoon phase.
Yeah,
Okay, honeymoon.
Honeymoon.
I never heard
Heard that,
cupcake.
yeah.
Did you feel electricity when you were dating?
Rebecca.
Yeah.
Yeah, see?
See, he has to say that though. Like,
She's watching. She's like, motherfucker,
yeah.
Yeah.
get out. Okay.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
but
yeah.
but I
A lot of people are hurt out here.
I dated a lot of people. I dated people. I swear to God, I love my ex-husband, but I didn't feel no electricity.
Damn. Damn.
Yeah.
Maybe I
she's
did.
like
You don't
that.
think I loved him? Nah.
I don't really remember.
She blocked it out.
Yeah. It's trauma.
blur.
It's called trauma.
Too.
Yeah.
But I know I didn't feel electricity.
Yeah.
Maybe I
What
was
does
too
that
young 'cause
mean,
I was-
electricity?
You feel a
Yeah.
thing. You feel the
Constant.
connection.
You know what I mean?
I feel like people are
It's really hard.
No,
people are scared.
It's like when you're when you're in their vicinity, you feel like
Yeah, no, I've had
electricity.
that. I had
People
that
are
once.
scared
I
to
had that
connect.
Once.
once.
I had it once with my mom, and it was. I'm joking.
He's not. But I feel like people are
McCoy.
so scared to have those connections with people and it be like you said, electric. Because when it don't go right, that heartbreak, it hurts. So I feel like some people like let's really talk about that part. Like that, those things hurt. And then, you don't want to be that person where you feel like, okay, I don't want to, bring all my trauma and past stuff from other relationships into something new. So since I don't want to be that person, let me just not connect. I feel like that's a lot of people
Or
out
just
here.
go get therapy. That seems like a better option, though. Yeah.
Okay, you can get therapy and and that works as well. But you like everybody goes through heartbreak totally different. So I just don't feel like people should be hopping into new relationships or dealing with people until they deal with themselves, like you just said.
Did you, your last relationship, did y'all have like a messy ass shit or something?
Yeah.
Okay. See, this is why I would get this energy from you sometimes that like
Yeah.
there's like some layers we need to peel back and like deal with some shit.
He's damaged.
But I feel like if you did that, maybe you'd be more open to this new guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh shit! Look at this.
Hey, that's $100 for an hour. So if you want an hour,
that's a bar, dude.
Let's get
I
it
think
up
therapy's
here.
more than that.
yeah.
Have you ever been heartbroken?
Yeah, one time shattered.
What was
you know
the
what's
worst thing
crazy,
you
dude?
did?
I was really drunk in my bed the other night. That sounds weird. But
what happened next?
I was Saturday. I was doing spots, and then you drinking all night.
Yeah.
So I got home. I don't really drink either. I didn't drink all of 2022. Like
That's
you were
right.
saying.
Yeah.
So like,
That's why when you said that, I was like, oh wow.
yeah.
good.
So every
turn
couple weeks I'll drink.
Degenerate
now,
leaf. Let's go.
and I was like in my bed, and my insides were like hurting, and I was thinking about that girl, and I was like, damn, I still am not over that. That's
But how long ago was it?
It was like 3 years ago.
Yeah, it keeps coming up.
shit.
She was like the
This-
first person I was like in love. I was like crazy about. I'm talking like every second of the day. I would think about her, and I'd be like, it shattered.
How did y'all meet?
We met at the Grizzly Parish. She saw me do comedy,
Really?
and then we I had some friends, she had some friends, and we all just went out to do karaoke, and then
Damn.
it was cool, and then I just
Wow.
Yeah.
Things unraveled.
Let me
Yeah,
tell
that
you
did
something.
bad.
You don't
Did
get
it?
over.
Yeah,
Let me tell you
horrible.
something. You don't
She
get over.
white?
You don't get over
Yeah.
stuff. You don't get over stuff. People do not get over stuff. You just got to go on to the next thing and then operate in that space. Because if you wait to get over stuff, you'll be sitting.
right.
You'll be sitting there. You just gotta keep it going.
It's just horrendous.
Tell us about your heartbreak. Don't try to keep it on him.
No, I'm not.
Because you just want to know if she white. Okay.
No.
She was like,
No, because
She
he
was
said it ended
hot,
messy.
too.
If he
She
said
was
it ended
hot.
messy, I was like,
it got mess. She was hot. She's one of those girls
She a
like
redhead?
no.
You think it's Tommy from Power?
No, I just
Redhead.
think that I just think that if I
Ginger
was
snap?
if I was supposed
like,
to
was
be like
she-
a white woman, I would want to be a redhead.
Really?
you
Like a
know,
Nicole
just have
Kidman, like a Nicole Kidman
stereotypical-
type?
Yeah, be a little different. Yeah.
She's like, was she dipping tobacco? She drive a pickup truck with Confederate flag on it?
Yeah,
What
did she do that?
she doing? She was from Utah. She was.
She's Mormon?
No, she was one of those people that like rebelled against that stuff.
Okay.
Like her,
She was.
and then she
She grew
became
up
a
Mormon?
feminist. Yeah,
And moved
yeah.
to New York,
And
shaved
look,
half her head.
her idea of feminism was like fucking a bunch of random dudes.
Oh Lord.
That's so dumb.
You know what I'm saying? It was like
Wild
that
with
thing.
Why
you?
they do
Yeah.
that?
It's like that.
That's
thing.
feminism.
But that's not feminism. Ladies, that's not feminism. That's just being a whore. And you gotta stop.
Thank you.
Because at the end of the day,
Glad you're saying it.
don't pretend that you don't take these people's energy inside your body. Like just stop with that nonsense.
Thank
I
you.
cannot take
Oh
that.
my God.
Stop.
Thank
What's
you.
that
One
Stop.
television show where they'd be doing, and then all of a sudden the main character would turn and he'd talk to the camera. That's what she'd be
Yeah,
doing.
'cause sometimes you gotta tell
A
them.
House of Cards.
yeah.
Sometimes you gotta do it. Like
You didn't
don't
think I
stop.
really-
That's not feminism. That
Yeah.
is not feminism.
That's just breaking Andre's heart. Is what
No,
that
you
is.
just breaking. You
Got
just
shattered.
No, you breaking yourself down. Like really.
How did
I remember
how did
all
the
my
shattering
friends felt
happen?
so bad for me. Everyone was like, dude, this guy's like the nicest guy. And this girl just totally.
Maybe
It was
maybe she'll get herself together and y'all come back around and circle back.
Yeah.
Spin
I
the
don't know.
block.
It was,
That happens.
It was crazy.
Damn, dude.
Would
Yeah,
you
I
have
had-
another shot?
I tried, but she was so like, I don't know. I was so crazy in love with her that I actually tried going back to her, and she was like, nah.
Yeah.
She was like, "I'm gonna hurt you again."
Yeah. And then I was like, why did I just do that?
Okay, tell us
Yeah,
about
no.
when you got
No,
shot.
I had it. When I went through the divorce.
Was she white?
She was crazy Asian, dude. She was a crazy.
Yo, y'all should switch.
Crazy
Yeah.
Rich Asian?
Yeah, crazy rich Asian.
was rich?
Dude. She was. Yeah, her parents were pretty rich. She wasn't.
That's wow.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
But
No, he's good.
yeah,
Yeah.
we're good.
He's
But
good.
anyway, so yeah, she's a little crazy too. We just went, but that was the fun part for me, was like we butt heads and then we have like the makeup sex, and it was fun and it was crazy and fucking
Oh, my
terrible.
God.
And then we at one point we were just like, God, this is pretty bad for both of us. Huh? Why don't we just get the fuck out? But dude, like, I was still heartbroken over it for like a hot minute,
Dude, like how many years after?
No, that's why when you said 3, I was like, yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, it was like 3 or 4 or something like that. 10, yeah.
15.
You know what's crazy is like it was just one of those things like when I was like growing up, and then I was a virgin till 21. And then I would have sex with these girls, and they were like pretty, but like I would just feel nothing.
Yeah.
And then I was like, this sex thing's like overrated. I think everyone like tries to sound cool. Like I really convinced myself that. I was like, this is like, it's just I don't feel.
Then
anything.
you had one of them real freaks. And you're like, all right, I see what it is.
Not even freak, just like super like it was like fucking super,
sexual,
passionate, and I was like. Once I did it with her, I was like, "Oh shit!"
This is what it is.
I was like, "This."
And you
is
can
what
have
people
sex
were
with
talking
those
about.
people for hours.
Dude, we would literally like all
Hours.
day.
You could have sex with those people for 8 hours straight.
Hold up, why'd you wait till 21? Because I kind of waited late too. I was 18, but mine was because of sports. I thought I had it in my head. I was like, I'm gonna ruin my whole life.
I didn't
have sex.
I didn't wait. I was like, I wasn't waiting.
That's just what happened.
He was out there dying on the vine.
I wasn't waiting.
He wasn't dying. He was ripe. He was ripe on it.
I guess I was wait, but like it's not like I was like, all right, now's the time. I was just like, anybody? Anyone want to do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, come on. What you got?
Mine was my college girlfriend, just because she was gonna move back to Philly with me and my friend, and then she was like, I'm a Midwest girl. I'm gonna stay in Minnesota.
So y'all could have long distance.
Yeah, I don't know.
out.
It doesn't work. I don't think we're gonna try
Long
that.
distance
but,
during college?
well, it was after. It was graduate. We graduated. So for me, it was more just like the surprise, because it was like there were plans to like move, and I was looking at the places in Philly, and then it was just like a month out. She was just like, I can't, and I was like, shit. So yeah.
You know what the sad thing though with women is, I don't even want to do this, but I have to say this, is that the fact that she waited a month, she already knew that she was doing that before y'all left school.
Yeah.
Because women, like, it's weird, but like we check out way before the breakup's actually done.
Yeah, that's true too.
Yeah, we break up before.
True.
We break up little incrementally.
I don't know if that's just women. I feel like I think guys could probably check out
No.
beforehand and still stay in.
I agree. Both
of
parties
course,
can do it.
Of course, y'all can do that. But y'all have a whole relationship on most times. Y'all get another chick. Women just check out little by little, even if nobody else is involved.
Oh,
They
yeah.
just check out emotionally, little by little.
Yeah, that's
so
like me.
Andre,
I'd be
this has
checking
been a great conversation.
Thanks for having me.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
dude.
So
are you a
let us-
feminist yet? No. Okay. Dude.
No, not yet.
He's a catcaller.
I'm creeping up on it.
Okay, so Andre, tell us where we can find you. Tell us what you got coming up next, and then
Just follow me on Instagram, Andre the comedian.
Andre the comedian.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Oh,
Okay,
thank you thank you for coming through. So let me tell you one little quick story before Andre heads out.
Yeah.
Andre was doing this podcast with Godfrey, and Tiffany Haddish was on. Tiffany Haddish was on, and they were doing like video, and Tiffany Haddish was like, "Who's that cute Asian boy in the background?" And I was like, "I know him. He's Andre."
Yeah.
I started sending pictures of you.
Yeah, and he like turned the camera away from me, and she's like, no, go back to him. Who's that handsome
Let me
Asian
pluck him
man?
off the vine. Hell yeah. We got to call this dying on the vine. This is what I feel like it should be called.
Yeah.
Episode.
Hey,
I
I've
have
never
one
heard of that.
quick
It's so funny
question
to me.
before you go.
Yeah.
When we had that clip last episode, so what you heard about me?
I knew
what
she's
you-
gonna-
Ah, God, yo, you are so petty.
Yeah.
Oh my
23.
God. Wow.
Uh-huh.
Anyways, thanks for having me.
We appreciate y'all, man.